Hey there folks, I'm watching this video and this is my 2025 predictions for Formula E because we are just around the corner from the first round of the season, and that's in Sao Paulo. So ahead of the 16 round season, let's get into it because, wow, I ended up having not a good season for 2024. Out of my 24 predictions, I got 13 of them correct. I'm going to see if I can do any better this time around. So here are my 25. Let's aim for 13. More than half would be good. So firstly, there'll be at least 8 different race winners. And in addition to that, at least 5 different teams will win a race. 2 drivers will go back-to-back in wins. And at least 2 teams will go back-to-back in wins. What I mean by that is, say, Wehrlein and Da Costa win the 2 Berlin races. That's a back-to-back. I think at least 2 teams will do that. I think also 1 full-time rookie, so Beckman, Maloney, and also then get to extend that to Taylor Barnard, will get a podium this season. I think Barnard's probably the most likely to, but we'll get to the other predictions in a moment. Because, well, I think at least 2 of the top 5 drivers won't be Porsche or Jag powered. Now, last season I tried to predict that one of the top 3 wouldn't be. But I was unsuccessful with that one. In addition to that, I think that at least one of the top 4 teams' drivers will finish outside the top 10 in points. So one of the drivers who finished or did the season for one of the top 4 teams will be outside of that top 10 at the end of the season in terms of drivers' points. I think a couple of drivers were on the cusp of doing that last season. I think the champion's teammate will not be in the top 3 in the end of season standings. I also think that as a result, the champions team won't do the double. And here's my last one for talking about these championship implications. I think the new world champion for season 11 will be a new world champion. Maybe someone like Evans or Cassidy. Next up, I think Kiro will outscore ERT's previous score. I think Mahindra will have at least 13 point scores, which is the same as last year, even if they score less points. I think there will be 3 or less races in which the home team wins. So last year I thought there would be 3 exactly, and there was only Porsche winning 1 race in Tempelhof. So 3 or less this time around. I think there'll be at least 25 different drivers. And I think Van Dorn will outscore Gunter. They swapped teams with Stellantis, so Gunter's gone over to DS Penske and Van Dorn has gone across to Maserati. I think at least 1 champion will retire at the end of the season. I think at least 1 XF1 driver will join the series. And these are ones that are supposed to be the end of the season, but could happen mid-season. I think we'll have one F2 graduate will go to FE. I think we'll have 1 FE driver replaced mid-season outside of Le Mans. So, like how Sam Bird was injured and replaced by Taylor Barnard. I then think that 1 FE driver who has not been on the grid this season will return to the grid for season 12. For my last 5 predictions, I'm going to do things about the calendar. I think there'll be more races on the season 12 calendar. I think there'll be more locations. I think that at least 1 race will change venue within the country. I have a strong feeling that that one's pretty much locked in. I think at least 1 track will change configuration, either for season 11 it hasn't been announced yet, or will be announced for season 12. I think at least of one of those previous 2 predictions will lead to 4 or more driver complaints. So The rumour that I've heard is Silverstone. Hasn't been confirmed yet, and drivers have already been complaining about that idea. But if it is Silverstone, I'll only count it if the complaints happen after it's announced. But as always, let me know your thoughts about these predictions in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.